sounds like when you're having the bottom of your boat sandblasted up the plug hole.
Look after our bottom. Oh, good morning. They caught me having breakfast. Me and the girls this morning, as you can see, Dottie and Dolly. Not sharing. We've been left to our own devices. That's why I'm up late. A few jobs to do. Jules has gone off to IKEA with her dad to get some more storage solutions. I'm not sure what she's going to come back because we haven't got any space for anything. Oh, Weetabix. This is so good. I haven't had this for so long. Anyway, two jobs to do today. One is to change the pipe on the back of the cooker, which is gimbaled. And it's the wrong type, apparently. It's out of date and not safe. And two is to empty out the port side rear lazarette, which is absolutely stuffed full of stuff. So if you fancy having a look, come along with me and the girls and I'll show you what's in my lazarette locker. Okay, so I've removed these little stainless steel brackets, and now hopefully we can lift out the cooker carefully. Oh, brilliant, look at that. And with one hand, because the other hand's holding the camera, I can get that to go down now. And I can get to the pipe at the back. This is brilliant. Makes life a lot easier. So the cooker's out. That wasn't too much of a struggle. These are the gimbal units that the cooker swivels in. This is our gas pipe. I've disconnected the top from the back of the cooker, and you'll notice there's a little bit of gunky stuff there. I think that's supposed to have some PTFE in, which is like sealing tape on the thread. We'll check when it goes back in. Now I've got to get to this nut here, so I think I'm going to have to take the back plate out just to make life a little bit easier. There's no point in struggling now that I can get to it. Okay, should just be a few screws. They look like they're self tappers. I'll go back in again. I have no idea what we're going to find behind here. Hopefully nothing nasty. I should just come out with a little bit of a wiggle. Obviously it's trapped in by other things. What's it trapped in? Ah, okay, there's a little alarm, gas alarm down here that needs to be taken out. So I said it was easy. I jinxed it and I said it was easy, didn't I? Idiot. Maybe. I can't see anything else that's holding it. The bottom's coming out, but the bottom's actually there's a screw. Sorry. Now that's something. There's a screw missing down there. Well, not missing. I've missed the screw. Okay. Let's put that there. Ah, now we're talking. A little bit of movement now. Not sure. Going to come up. Okay, the alarm. To try and remember in what sequence you take stuff out, because it'll be a lot easier when it comes to putting it all back in again. So there's a little alarm there. Wow, okay. Look at that. Down somewhere. What do we got? Okay, we've got some wiring, tape on. So let me show you this. Okay, what do we got? This is our gas. This is the on off. This is the emergency stop gas, I believe, and this is a wire to it. They're quite high up in the bilges here because this is above the bottom bilge. There's another layer underneath this. So that's pretty straightforward. Nothing's broken outside of the boat. Pipes, these are the two pipes that go off to the shower, I believe. And we're all good, which is good. I'm learning as I go. Okay, so just the final part of this. I've loosened this, by the way. Don't think it was that loose. And yo, success again. There's our gas pipe. Oh, Dolly's come to see what's going on. I think she smells some food under here or something. Some cheese. So here we go. There's our pipe. It looks perfectly fine to me, but it's metal flex hose type stuff, which is obviously no longer up to par. I'll take that down to Chandler's. And what do you think, Dottie? Good job? Was that a good job? Yes? Okay. Such a hard thing to please. It's tea time again. I've drawn a bit of a blank from the local Chandler's here at Cleopatra Marina in Preveza, which is awkward. So we're now left with a flexible pipe that is perfectly serviceable, but it's over 5 years old, I'm told, and if your flexible pipes are over 5 years old, it's a good idea to change them. So I'm hoping... Oh, that's a different size. Yeah, one's bigger than the other. Never mind. So, second job of the day was following our not quite so successful oven gas pipe replacement, was to clear out the lockers. And this is what we have inside. A whole ton of stuff. Stowaway for little people. So while we're here, we've got this anchor. Now, this is a main anchor. It's £45, so that's definitely heavy enough to be a main anchor. But we've replaced that now with that's a CQR, I believe. Yeah, and some chain, a whole pile of rope that we need to go through and sort out, see what's worth keeping and what's got to go. An anchor buoy, a couple of bags for showers, I believe. Fill them up with hot water. I'll put them on the deck and see how hot that gets. And I think over here we've got some bridal stuff, which is interesting. So some more stuff to play with, but at least now I can put my emergency tiller back in here, which goes on these pegs out of the way. I can stop tripping on it. Let's see how that goes. This is the one that we had to repair. Put him away in there. There he goes. Back in place. Let's see if I can reach the other one. Oh, there it goes. Back inside. Just a little bit of space underneath the ply that I'm standing on, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. As long as I can get this in, actually. That has to go in before the ply. So I'm going to lift the ply up. It's inside of our new Portside hose locker. We have a hose here for showering down, washed off the pump, and our nicely refurbished emergency tiller. So I reckon we'll easily get the scooters in there and all the other ropes and bits and pieces, maybe even the sail. The only other piece of kit that I found in there that was really quite interesting was a couple of sunshine powered showers. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it, if you come from the UK? But here we go, summer shower. Basically it's just a bag with a hose pipe on the end. You hang it up in the sunshine during the most warm part of the day. We've got two of them, and then you can either run that through your port window into the bathroom or take a shower up here on the front. That's going to be fun.
So we've just had a call from the boatyard to say that they are moving our boat. Like now. I'm going to have the bottom anti-fouled and sandblasted and all of that jazz. So we've literally just rushed back, put everything in cupboards, pressed all the buttons so the doors don't stay shut and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's very excited to see how it all works. Got the dog sorted out, ready to go into the van, and we're going to film it. So let's see what happens.
This guys do it all the time.
As Karen and Matt. This is the sound it makes. This is what it sounds like when you're having the bottom of your boat sandblasted up the plug hole.
Our study course, and Gadita's up on a travel lift, slightly different one this time, lifted up a bit higher, and one of the guys is lying underneath and sandblasting the steel keel. Slightly different type of sand this time, it's a little bit more aggressive because it's on the steel. It's looking really very good, very clean. It's not a job you'd want to do. No, yeah, they have.
Yeah, they have. Marvellous.
Cool is that?
Is it moving?
Super clean. Here we are. What day is it? It is Tuesday, the
5th.
Is it already? The 5th of September, and we are on our last full day in the yard, getting ready to splash. So a bit tense, as you can imagine, because it's our first ever splash. And here we are. Let's have a walk round. We've had our shiny new bottom job.
So we opted to have a copper coat.
We went for copper coat because, in theory, it will give us 8 years of just cleaning this, rather than 2 years scraping, painting, 2 years scraping, painting. So that's what we're hoping for. We spent a little bit more money, and we're hoping that that will look after our bottom. And then, obviously, we polished the top. We've got our new decals. Come and have a look at our new decals.
There we go.
There we go.
Dottie and Dolly and Janny.
There is a knack to putting them on, so if any of you are considering doing decals, drop us a line. There is a knack to it.
Less than 48 hours before we splash, and we are marking up the anchor chain this morning. I think the camera's following the boat rather than me. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So yes, we're marking up the anchor chain. We've got these little things here which we put in between the links of the chain itself. It's proving quite difficult. So it's 32 degrees, it's about to pour with rain, the thundering everywhere, and we've got to get it done. So we're going to put the we've marked up the anchor chain.
We've marked up the anchor chain. We've got some little gadgets, little rubber gadgets that sit in between the train, and as they fly past on the dolly, you can see what they are, so you know that red is 10, whatever.
And the dinghy's going back on.
I think he's got to go back on
up the top.
because unfortunately we ran out of time, didn't we? So we didn't get enough time to get the davits fitted on the back, but it's not the end of the world.